Alright, so, yeah, alright, nameless one. Let's see if we can ask Ivana about this. The Birds of Ocanthus. I don't have an option to ask her if I can pick some. What about general questions? No. You look familiar to me. Do you know someone named Yves? Yeah. That's my daughter. For a moment there is a hint of sadness in the milky whiteness of her eyes. We no longer speak to one another. I know. Why is that? There is nothing to be said between us. She has gone off in pursuit of stories, all for reasons I am unaware of. She told me a tale that might answer that question. Really? Ivana raises her eyebrows. Oh, tell me, would you please? I'd most appreciate it, sir. Tell her tale chaser's story, and of her endless quest for the tale that holds the truth she seeks. Ivana nods slowly. I had no idea. I will see her now. I thank you, good sir, for bringing me this news of my only daughter. As she speaks, color slowly bleeds into her pale irises until her eyes are a brilliant shade of green. Can you see now, Ivana? She nods, smiling. Okay, that was super weird. She doesn't have the answers I want. Let's try and grab one. As you reach out to grab one of the whirling shards, your finger enter the icy wind. Just grab one. You thrust your hand into the frigid, numbing wind. Unbeknownst to you, your entire hand freezes solid as you wrap it around one of the dark birds. As another of the black shards spins into your fist, your hand breaks off at the wrist with a sharp crack and goes clattering across the Galleria floor. Pick your hand up and stick it back on. Quick, yeah, it's the 3 seconds rule. 5 seconds. What? How much time is it? I don't know. You pick up the frost-covered fist and thrust it onto your bleeding stump, noticing that the dark bird you grabbed, a razor-sharp shard of black ice, has already melted away to nothing. It looks like you'll have to catch it in something that will keep it cold eventually. Eventually warmth and feeling returns to your hand as your tissues thaw and regenerate. Okay. I got this.
Done.
Is this the place that I want? I would like to buy that cup, woman. I would like the exotic items. What is it? The rune-covered ale stain. Icy cold. Alright, I'll take that. Yes, Vriska purrs. A wise choice. The copper you pour into her hand seems to disappear the moment it touches her palm. She hands you the item. Please enjoy. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if that works out.
I'm gone.
Maybe we manage now. So yeah, the object she sells might have a use. I still want to go back to the hive and try all the foods that the merchant has, the plant merchant has. Like the lotus petals and that stuff. Probably nothing gonna happen, probably, but I would just like to try. Catch one in your frost ale mug. You dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's special properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. And now we go give that, I suppose.
Done.
To the guy. Don't start yawning, guys, because I'll start yawning.
Beautiful clouds, let me have at him.
Okay, so he was behind here. Merriman? Merriman squints up at you. Well, have you something that will wipe my mind of these accursed memories? I certainly hope you haven't returned without. You'll never get the keys to Dolora's heart that way. Now I got what she makes me think of. Dolores from Westworld. Yeah. They have... they could be similar in some ways. Here, takes this mug. It holds a dark bird of Ocanthus, a sliver of ice from the river Styx. It should wipe your memories clean. Merriman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression. Merriman?
Updated my journal.
Merriman looks at you confused, then at the paper in his hands. He reads aloud, "Congratulations, Merriman, you've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him..." Oh, that's so considerate of him to do this to himself. Thank the man in front of you and give him the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door to this building, for more information. He looks to you again. Well, it would seem I owe you thanks, good sir. Here, take this key. I'd best find this Splinter fellow and find out what's going on.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Oh, what was that sound?
I'm gone.
Do I still have the mug? Or did the mug disappear as well? I didn't even look at it, I just went for the quest. Dolora's keys. This pair of keys is attached to a keychain from which a heart-shaped charm dangles. The surface of the heart is inscribed with hundreds of tiny numbers and the word Dolora. Okay then. Let's see what's in here. Mage in training. We will come here and explore it better. Ooh. Oh, this looks like a thieves in training. Yeah, a thieves in training room, and this is for warriors. Yeah. Okay, let's go on. Oh, Merriman is coming? Do they have any dialogue that I can enjoy? Merriman? I thought he was here, but he disappeared. Oh. Probably because he's done. His character is done.
I'm gone.
Ah, the sweet smell of sensates and governors.
Okay, let's find Dolora. Hey, Dolora. Oh, she's talking. Dolores' eyes flash as sees you. Did you find him? He has agreed to return the keys to my heart. Yes, I have the keys to your heart. Here they are.
Updated my journal.
Yes. At last. As she takes the keys from your grasp, her hand brushes against yours. Her skin is dry but icy to the touch, like cold metal. This will be of great use to me, I thank you. Well, what about my reward? Dolores nods and removes a pair of bracelets from a pouch at her side. These are yours now. You have earned them. Your questions. Now, tell me about Echo.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, her name is Echo. Her voice, and in fact her every means of communication, was stolen and destroyed. Echo's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha. What? Echo's words once wooed away the paramour of the godling Paramisha. Paramisha, in a jealous rage, tore away Echo's voice, sealed it within a crystal vial, and hurled it into Megogaladraga's maw. Echo's voice is forever lost to her. Only another new voice could return to her the ability to communicate once more. I know this because I spoke to Paramisha's paramour myself once. Ah! But weren't you talking with one of the guys she was seeing? Do you know anything about the veil?
Updated my journal.
Laura shakes her head. I have not seen Marissa's veil since she last wore it outside her chambers. That was some time ago. She shuts her eyes for a moment, then speaks again. Nanny sees much of what goes on here. You might do well to ask her if she has seen anything that might help you. Well, thank you. Are you okay now? I was hoping to learn more about your nature. Dora blinks. Merriman never told me much regarding my construction. I know little of the inner workings of my body, much as you likely know little of yours. Outwardly, though, I am a human woman in all respects, save for the texture and temperature of my flesh. Does that satisfy your curiosity? What about your mind and your emotions? Its functions are as much a mystery to me as any human's. When I first came to this place, I did not understand emotions, nor have any of my own. I have feelings now, though I am only beginning to understand them. What do the keys do? I can only assume that Merriman made the keys so that there would be no risk of me drawing away from him before he had tired of his experiment. Now that they are in my possession, I am free to develop and possess my own emotion. You do have emotions then. Oh well, goodbye then. Hey Modron. That's why they are observing her, because she's kind of like them, maybe. Can you tell me something about Echo? The subject referred to is named Echo. We have gathered no more information regarding said subject. And what about the veil? We do not. If we are not currently in the process of doing so, we would suggest the methodical approach and questioning of each of the inhabitants of this building. They are all the same, kind of? Yes, I think the same dialogue goes on. Nanny, you're out? Well met, good sir. I'm Nanny, and how are you this fine day? Oh, we've met before. Nanny giggles and smiles gleefully at you. I'm sorry, I knew you looked familiar, though. That's alright. What about Echo? Oh, Echo, yes, she's a mysterious one, isn't she? Do you know that she never speaks truly? Nanny leans in and lowers her voice. I think she was emotionally wounded so badly that she may never speak again. I bet Dolora knows, because she sometimes talks to the last lover Echo had when she still spoke. So she was punished by her ex-lover? I didn't get her story very well. What about Marissa's Crimson Veil? Nanny frowns deeply. What? Oh, I just can't. I can't say anything bad about anyone. I'm just no good at it. Well, it's not bad to point out a thief, Nanny. Oh, but I don't know if she's a thief. Nanny bites her lip and looks at you with pleading eyes, as if she just wishes you'd leave the topic alone. Look, why don't you try and say something not nice about her? Oh, alright. That didn't take much. Nanny puts her hands on her hips and frowns deeply, almost exaggeratedly. You resist the temptation to laugh. Oh, I dislike her very, very much. She pauses for a moment, then looks at you, out of the corner of her eye, as if gauging your reaction. Was that convincing? Not really. Nanny frowns. I knew I wouldn't be good at this. She looks up at you, depressed. Do you know how hard it is to say bad things about someone? It feels so wrong. You could practice on me, Nanny. Maybe. I suppose I could try. She looks dubious. You big, mean, nasty brute. She puts her hands on her hips. Meanie. She looks at you. How was that? Try hitting me? Put more accent on brute. You big, mean, nasty brute. Yeah, better. Now hit me. Nanny clamps her hands over her mouth, looking shocked. Oh, I couldn't, I mustn't, she blinks. How does one hit somebody anyway? Well, she could go to this other girl, instead of me. Go ahead, do it lightly if you have to. Remember, I'm a mean, nasty brute, I deserve it. Do I? And Nanny slaps you, you barely feel it. She still looks shocked and frightened. She hurt you. Oh, I'm sorry, did that hurt? Tell me you're okay. Don't break character, Nanny. Come on, show me what you've got. You can say something bad, just let it all out. Oh. Nanny draws her tiny frame to its full 8. Balls her hands into fists, puts them on her hips and scrunches up her face in a cute scowl. Oh, damn be you. You deserved that for all the indignities you put me through. Going out late at night. Her eyes roam up and down your body, getting into fights and getting all scarred up. What are the kids going to think, Okay. Oh, don't you excellent me, like I'm some backlicker looking for your approval. I am my own woman, and this woman is about to walk out of your life unless I get some solid commitment. Alright, that's enough out of you, Nanny. Nanny punches you, you barely feel it. Take this, she punches you again, and this. She punches you again, promptly turning into a little fist-flailing whirlwind. Okay, time to let go of the anger. Nanny sighs tiredly. Phew, that was easier than I thought, yeah. And I'm sure I'll do better next time. I'm so excited to have learned something new, thank you. Yeah, but, can you tell me about this veil?
Updated my journal.
I'll bet I do. I saw that nasty Kimaxi. Yeah, you could have learned a lot from Kimaxi, I suppose. Other tongue sneaking out of Marissa's room one night. They're both meanies, you know, but Kimaxi is really awful. Anyway, I talked to her first. Okay. You want to go talk to her first?
I'm gone.
Go talk to her, though. What about the veil? No, I haven't seen it since the last time she wore it out. But Nanny might have seen something, so try asking her. I'll admit it's been nice. Marissa won't leave her chamber without the veil, and so we've all been spared her foul tongue, leaving us only Kimaxi to deal with. Kasai smirks. That Kimaxi is the worst of the two, though. How so? Marissa's haughty and mean, but Kimaxi, she's a bitter, spiteful monster of a woman with a venomous tongue and the demeanor of a Balor. I can't see why anyone would like to speak with her. I sincerely doubt her appearance makes up for that flaying. Poisonous mouth of hers, but she receives patrons nonetheless. Some people like to be insulted. Alright, then she's going.
All right.
Are you going, Nanny? I don't think you are. I think we will need to deal with her ourselves. Oh, it's you again. Just can't get enough of me, huh? Oh, yeah. Look, I was told you were seen sneaking away from Marissa's chambers recently. Is that connected with her missing veil somehow? Kimasksis flies into a rage. Who told you that? She suddenly falls silent, glaring at you through narrowed eyes. If I was there, Burke, I didn't take her filthy veil. Search my room if you'd like. I catch you sniffing at my breeches, though. I'll see to it you're never allowed in here again. Why would anyone ever sniff at your breeches?
Updated my journal.
Beats me. Someone snicked more than a few pair of them, though. My favorite leather brassiere, too, with the iron studs. She humps angrily.
Done.
Well, that's locked. Oh, we have Nanny coming, maybe. I will try... No, Nanny, are you willing or no? Oh, something might be happening after all. No. No, she couldn't do it.
I'm gone.
Well, you could have left the door open. Who is talking? You? Hey, you. I have some questions, Louise. What about the silent chick? Yes, Echo. She can't have always been mute, you know, otherwise I am most certain she would have learned some other means of communicating in the meantime. It must be a recent occurrence. What about the veil? I heard she used to walk about in a crimson veil, but that she had recently taken to her room and darkened it. I did not know what had occurred, so this veil verse is missing then, yes? I was thinking... I need something for you to keep quiet about your situation, Louis. Very well, Posh. Open the third drawer, you scalawag. As you reach your hand into the drawer, it slams shut on your fingers with great force. Scaring pain races through your hand as you withdraw your battered fingers. Haha, cretin, idiot. Open the drawer, I said, and you reach in. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. He slams his drawer again for emphasis, then begins shaking with laughter. Well, I'm going to tell them right now. First, I would tell you this one thing. I have been popping in and out of this place for a good long time. I'm quite knowledgeable regarding both its occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leaving you looking the fool. Maybe I'll just chop you up for kindling then. Well, I'll do nothing, you'll do nothing of the sort. Why even the most common of men knows that one can't commit an act of violence within the place, but not against furniture? You'll simply be cast out, and even if that were not the case, I assure you my command of the art is quite impressive. I don't know why, but I was thinking that this guy was
Done.
the guy that stole the stuff from her, you know. I just thought that. But I don't see any dialogue prompts. Maybe talking with Fall from Grace? Can you tell me about the girls here? No. I don't think she has anything else to say. Did I ever ask her about the fact that she's not human? Oh, Anna is answering me. She's one of the fiends, one of the succubi, she is. She'll take your measure, then she'll take your soul to the lower planes, so she will. Your companion is correct, I am a lesser Tenari, more specifically a succubus. Oh, okay. I completely skipped this dialogue with her. She gives a soft sigh. I'm afraid we are a little too common in the lower planes and elsewhere for our own good. Most of my race spend their time seducing mortals with various pleasures of the flesh. And you, she doesn't seem like. She doesn't seem like.
Updated my journal.
I'd like to think that I have distanced myself from that. It is ultimately a trivial and non-productive way for one to spend one's time here in the multiverse. There is so much more to life, wouldn't you agree? Yes, I agree. Oh, but then again it loops with their dialogue.
All right.
Vivian, I haven't talked to you. This tall, elegant woman with her sharp features and regal demeanor is a striking example of aristocratic beauty. Her clothes appear to be spun of silver thread, and a small phial dangles from her necklace. She's perfumed with an exotic, very good scent that seems to draw you towards her. It must be pheromones. Greetings. She looks at you. She looks you over, arching an eyebrow with what you sense to be disdain. Greetings. My name is Vivian. Am I to presume I am being summoned? No. Just some questions. Go on then. What are you doing here? Aside from my work as a student here, I'm looking for something actually. You would not happen to have smelled it, would you? Smelled it? Yes, I have a particular scent that seems to have gone wandering. It is somewhat difficult to keep in one place. I hope that someone did not take it by accident, though you never know with the ladies around here. She frowns. So by any chance have you smelled it somewhere? How can a scent go wandering? Vivian shakes her head. I had meant to infer that it had been taken. The ladies here are a bit jealous at times and have been known to take my various perfumes for themselves. This time, though, someone has absconded with my own personal scent. I worked on that scent, perfected it, and now, poof, it is gone. I need not bear such annoyances. Vivian stomps her feet. I want that scent back, and I want it now. How would you know it if you found it? You would know it by smell, I assure you. It is quite striking, especially to men. maybe I have. I can help you? Vivian seems dubious. Are you certain? I do not wish to impose. Oh no, imposition. I expect a reward. Vivian rolls her eyes, as I should have expected from your brutish mercenary appearance. Very well, I recover my scent and I shall aid you with yours. Mine? She smirks, then points at you. Yes, yours, that foul vinegary smell. She sniffs, then wrinkles her nose. "'Tis in your skin too. No bathing will remove that sting. But I'm undead, and Aveen put this on me. I remember her fondly. Somehow. How would you do this, and how could it benefit me? To answer your first question, I possess certain skills, magical in nature, which I shan't elaborate upon further, which allow me to create and change one's scent, and the benefits? You simply cannot deny the fact that the smell of a man or woman plays an important part in how well one is received. Whether you've been told so or not, I am quite certain people are at least a tad put off by that deathly aroma of yours. It might increase your charisma, magic word, considerably, to smell a bit better, you know. So maybe if I get rid of my scars, it will enhance my charisma as well? Because I kind of like my scars. Very well, I'll find your scent for
Updated
you.
my journal.
The deal is done then. Should you run across it, let me know. I'm somewhat anxious to get it back. A one-of-a-kind scent, really. What about the Crimson Veil? Were I to know its location, I'd set it alight and cast its remains into the deepest of pits. May that wretched thing never find her precious veil, and be confined to that chamber for the rest of her days. Vivian humps. Yeah, she's not very nice, but what about Echo? She's a dear, quiet. Vivian frowns. That may be part of the charm. There is all manner of speculation as to why she's silent, but I think it was that her heart was most horribly broken. Delora might know best. She has been known to speak to a man Echo once loved before she lost her voice. Language and conversation, the ability to affect another with one's words, and to gain new insights into both them and ourselves. Ooh, I've spoken to 9 girls altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? 10th student? She studies you as if not sure she heard you correctly. Perhaps you have taken one too many blows to the head, or perhaps one of the girls has been playing games with you. There is no 10th girl that I know of. Well, maybe it's the proprietor, maybe it's Grace. The 10th. What about Rabel? Isn't she some historical figure? I can't quite recall. Who is she? A night hag from Sigil's past, I think. I hope she stays in the past then. Night hags are foul creatures, besmirching all femininity everywhere in the plains. She suddenly pauses. You may wish to ask Eves. She knows all sorts of peculiar little tales. Okay.
All right.
I wonder. Where have I smelled somebody? So another student has taken it. It's not somebody, some patron taking her. I don't have a request. Oh no, yeah, I have it.